Hey YouTube fam, welcome to class, welcome to your practice. My name is Rain and I'll be here to guide you towards your mindful movement today. So if this is your first time to be here on the channel, welcome to class. We're gonna do something fun for today. If you're always here, if you are on my broadcast channel on Instagram, if you're always here supporting me, thank you so much for coming back. Welcome to class. I don't have any props with me. Feel free to use anything that you have there with you, your blocks, your straps, your bolsters, anything that you need if you feel like you need it. Put them on the side so it's easier for you to use them today. Let's go start seated here at the center of your mat, grounding into your easy sitting pose. Open the thighs and the glutes out wide so you can sit down on the sit bones. Left or right foot in front, see what feels good. And take your hands here at the center or maybe here on the knees, palms down or palms up. Nice bend on the elbows. Let's roll the shoulders to the ears as you breathe in. Take it down and back as you breathe out. Let's do that one more round. Rolling up, back and down. Deeper breaths here. One more round. Breathing in, rolling the shoulders up. Taking it back and down. Exhale. Finding a tall spine and an open heart. Close your eyes here for a few moments and see if you can find yourself being here in your present moment. Call upon all of yourselves. You know, sometimes our bodies are here, but our minds, our hearts are somewhere else. See if you can give it to yourself today, at least for this time that we're together. As you soften the face, as you relax the shoulders, create some space for deeper breaths to begin. Allow it to guide you as you check in all of your parts of the body. Yeah. Say hello to your toes, your ankles. Notice your knees, your hips, left, right. Notice all of your back. See if there's any tension on your shoulders. If you're carrying anything, put them down just for now. Soften the elbows more, relax your wrists, your fingers. And allow the neck to softly be at ease, allowing the head to rest. And clench the jaw. Make some space between the upper teeth and the lower teeth. And just breathe. Deep inhales, deep exhales. I deserve this. I am abundant. I am strong. I am flowing through life. Create your intentions for today. And once you're ready, eyes open or closed, open them. Let's go inside your practice by reaching your hands up and overhead. Exhale, take your right hand down to the right side mat. Left hand reaches towards the other side. Keeping your ribs in, yes. Take your left hip, left bum down to the mat, reaching with your left fingertips up to the side of the room. A few more rounds here. And let's go do this on the opposite side. Left hand down, right hand reaches left. Soften your face, relax the shoulders. If this is your first time to move within the day, just like me, this should feel really intense. So be kind. Hands up and overhead. Let's find a twist. Open your heart to the right side. Left hand, right knee. Right hand reaches back. Lengthen as you breathe in. And then open your mouth. Exhale. Take a twist. Once you're ready, let's look towards your left shoulder. Bow down to your left shoulder. On your next breath, release, look forward, swing hands up and overhead. Let's try this on the opposite side. Heart looking to the left, twist. Right hand, left knee. Left hand reaches back. Lengthen as you breathe in. And then open your mouth, exhale, twist to the left side. Gaze at the back, find your left shoulder, or just close your eyes here. Get nothing too much, but if you want to challenge yourself, go deeper into the sensation. Just being mindful on how you're showing up for yourself today. Do you want to push yourself today? Or do you just want to say, I want to rest and be moving and be flowing? Look at your right shoulder this time, bow down, chin to the right collarbone. Once you're ready, release. Reach your hands up and overhead. And then slowly take your elbows onto the sides of the ribs. Open your heart above. Hands into the sides of the hips. Left hand will thread at the back, finding your right arm. Relax your shoulders here. Chin to chest first. And then see if you can wiggle side to side. So it will become more intense onto the left side neck, making sure it's nothing too much. You don't need to press that hard. Rolling back, rolling forward. Guide yourself with the breath. You can actually do this while you're sitting down on a chair. Yeah, at least this first part. Once you're ready, let's try this on the other side. Unclasp, left hand beside the left hip, right hand threads at the back, finding your left arm. Pull the ribs in, again, chin to chest, and then roll side to side, or maybe roll back already. Again, if you're doing this at the top of the morning, you want to do this really slow, yeah? If you didn't move at all while you were sleeping, this is the nicest way that you can do for your body today. Keeping your shoulders down, navigate the breath in all of those kinky parts, those tight parts of the body. And once you're ready, come back center. I bet that feels good. Let's go directly towards your tabletop. All fours position, shoulders stack on your wrist, open the fingers out wide, hips stack onto the knees, like so. Spreading the fingers out wide. This time, let's tuck the toes here for a moment. Sit down here on your heels. Reach your hands long, so it's your hands that are down. All of your arms are up. Maybe your forehead can ground down, yes? On your next breath, we're going to roll forward to a cat. So tuck the tailbone. Spine is waving forward, undulating, shifting your weight to your hands. Once you reach your peak, take your tailbone up, belly down, open your heart, doing like a cow as you sit back towards your heels. You can take your hands a little bit wider if the shoulders are tight, yeah? So this one more round, rolling forward. You can do this with your eyes closed. And then wave back. Deeper breaths here. One more. Very nice. On your next breath, wave forward. And then turn out your hands for a moment. Bend the elbows beside the ribs. Take your heart down. Maybe chin down to the mat. And then let's roll to your cobra. Tuck the tailbone. Pull the ribs in. Roll the shoulders down your back. Untuck the toes. Coming into your cobra. Clench the glutes, firm the legs so that everything is supported in the low back. And then slowly come back. This time, untuck the toes, big toes touch. Land in your child's pose. Big breath here. Big breath out. Wave forward to your cobra. And then slowly wave back, child's pose. Next wave, come forward, tabletop. And then tuck the toes. Let's go land in your first downward facing dog. Find a few wiggles here, bend the knees. One by one, swinging side to side, yeah? Say hello to your shoulders, your wrists, your hands. Your wonderful hamstrings, your calves, all of your hips. Last one here. And then softly, let's go to the back of your mat. Stepping with your hands, crawling towards your forward fold here. Nice bend in the knees, take your hands on opposite elbows, swinging side to side. Keeping with that deep breaths. Allow your head to feel heavy, not a yes or a no if the neck stretches still aren't doing well. Allow all of your upper body to relax. Last one here. And then slowly, once you're ready, plant your hands. Let's shimmy your feet to the outer edges of your mat, toes out, heels in, land in your Malasana yoga squat. If this is not an option for today, you can lift your hips a little bit higher, yeah? Elbows onto the knees, hands in prayer to your heart. You can go as high as you can. You can even find a block underneath your hips. You can also swing side to side. Maybe hands can land forward or maybe not at all, yeah? Just noticing how your hips are somehow trying to wake up here. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Last one, you got this. And then on your exhale, let's go back to your plank. Your first plank actually, crawling forward, shoulders stack on your wrist, open the fingers out wide. Slight tuck on the tailbone, your feet are still wide. Stay 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down onto the ground. Untuck the toes. Big toes land. Come into your child's pose. Inhale, ripple forward to your cat. Exhale, round back to your cow. One more, ripple forward. This time, tuck the toes. Find that cat in the back still. Widen the shoulder blades away from each other. Knees come away from the floor 1 inch away. Or just high enough to slide a piece of paper underneath. Remember your mandarin oranges in your armpits. Make sure they don't fall off, so squeeze it tightly. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Right leg at the back extends. Bend that right knee. Step the right foot on the outside of your right hand. Come into your lizard lunge. You can take your left knee a little bit far back if you want. Untuck the back toes. Spider fingers on your hands. Right toes will point out a little bit to the side if this is something that you like doing. Maybe swinging side to side or just find stillness. If the shoulders are shrouding in, pull it back and down. Nice bend on the elbows. Stay 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down. Right hand reaches sky. Let's go find a nice twist. Gazing at the right thumb. Stay here, or if you want more twist, you're gonna open your heart as if it wants to look at your right knee as your right hand reaches back. Deep breaths here, soften the face. If you want, so we're gonna bend that left knee. Right hand will grab the toes, the feet, maybe the ankle, inner or outer edge, up to you. Let's softly release. Release that left foot. Gently plant your hands, crawl it back as you extend the right leg into a wide half split. Maybe flex the toes. Make some space between the toes of your right foot. You can take spider fingers on your hands here already if you feel like you're crouching the back, looking like a cashew. If you want some more, you're gonna reach your hands forward. As you fold down, think about taking your right hip back, taking your left hip forward. Stay 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending the right knee, reset, plant your hands once more. We're gonna tuck the back toes, lift the left knee. We're gonna pivot towards your left side, ground onto the left heel as you sit down here to your Skandasana surfer's lunge, yeah? You can take your hips high here, somewhat like doing a Cossack squat, yeah? Stay here, heart open. Maybe hands stay down or elbow against that right knee, hands in prayer to your heart, or take your tricep, press it onto the right knee as you take your right hand down. Left hand reaches sky. 5. Maybe left calf is not on the floor. You can see it because my pants don't let you see it. Last 2. And 1. Going back center, planting your hands. Take your left knee down. Release the right leg up. Inhale. Bend the right knee. We're going to take it to the back of your left leg. So stack. Toes tuck or untuck. We're just going to go and take your hips back. Yeah. Landing into like a funky child's pose. Heart towards your left knee. Notice how this feels on the hips. Last one. You got this. Left knee down. Release the right leg. Go back center. Yeah, knees down, child's pose. Let's do that one more round. Tuck the tailbone, ripple forward to your cat. Exhale brings you back to your cow. One more round. Ripple forward to your cat. This time, tuck the toes. Lift the knees 1 inch away from the floor. Your core might be a little bit more awake now. Squeeze your mandarin oranges. Keep looking down, neutral on the neck. Slight tuck in the tailbone. Last two, you got this. Last one. Release, knees down, good job. Left leg at the back extends. Bend the left knee. Let's step the left foot on the outside of your left hand. Spider fingers on your hands. Right knee can come a little bit far. Lizard lunge. If you want, your left toes can point to the side to turn out. Bend onto the elbows, just slightly. Squeeze the shoulder blades to the back. Allow this passive stretch on your hip. Notice where this feels. Find your blocks if you need support. Here, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you got this. And then let's release the right hand down. Left hand will reach sky. Find a twist. Gaze towards your left arm. Again, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. So the inner elbow of your right arm comes a little bit pointing to the front of the mat. Stay here, opening your heart to a twist. If you want some more, left hand will reach back. Yeah. Now stay here. If you want some more, we're going to bend onto the right knee this time. Left hand will grab the toes or the ankle, or maybe just the outer inner edge. Keep your heart open. Give yourself this moment to surrender into that stretch. Last one. And then slowly let's release. Release the right foot, going back to that front. Take your hips back, half split. Lift that left toes high. Left hip wraps back, right hip forward. Again, you can find your blocks here on your hands, or what? Crawl forward, fold down. Make some space between the toes if your left foot. Right hip presses forward, firm the inner thighs. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's slowly release. Go back to the center, bend onto the left knee, step the left foot, yes. Tuck the back toes, lift the right knee, now pivot to the right side, coming into your Skandasana on this side, yes. So you can find your blocks here again. You can take your hips a little bit higher, that's also good, yes. If you want some more, maybe elbow against that knee, hands in prayer into your heart. Keep your heart open, keep a straight spine. If you want more, tricep will go into that elbow. Left hand down, right hand will reach sky. Once you're ready, let's release. Look down, go back center. Yes, planting your hands again. Right knee grounds down. Left leg swings to the back. Inhale, bend that left knee. Let's stack it to the back of your right leg this time. Toes tuck or untuck. Take your hips back, landing into your funky child's pose once more, yeah? Last one here. And then slowly let's release. Rolling forward, right leg down, left leg unpacks. Bend that left knee, go back, tabletop. Big toes, land, take your seat here on your Malasana. Sit down here for a moment. Yes, reach your hands up and overhead, one big breath. Bend the elbows, open your heart, squeeze the shoulder blades out the back. One more round, just like that. Reach your hands up and overhead. Bend the elbows, open your heart. One last round, reach your hands up and overhead. Bend the elbows, open your heart. Yes, clasp your hands onto your hips, or maybe your invisible back pocket, or maybe onto your heels. Yeah. So if you're here on your heels, you wanna open already. If you're here on your hips, you're gonna go up to your kneeling and then find your camel. Whenever you're ready, find your support. Slowly lift. Camel pose, Skandasana. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. We're just here for 5, 4, 3. Soften the face, you got this. Last 2. Last 1. Let's release. Going back to that seat. Your Virasana. Release your hands forward. Just notice how that feels. A nice warmth of energy flowing through you, releasing all of the tension in your body. Good morning. Take both of your hands towards your heart. Find a beating of your heart here. The purpose of why we're doing this, the purpose why we showed up for ourselves today. Find this here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Out the mouth, side out. Let's create an intention for the rest of your day. Or let's create an intention for tomorrow. Once you're ready, let's take both of your hands in a prayer, eyes open or closed, take it towards your forehead. With you come the kindest thoughts. Hands in prayer to your mouth. With your kind thoughts come out the kindest words. And hands in prayer towards your heart. Bow down as if gazing into your own heart for the kindest deeds and consistency of practice in everything that you think, you say, you do. The divine light in me bows down to the divine light in you. Namaste. Open your eyes, and we are done. Good morning. I hope that was really, really good for you. Again, if you're doing this in the morning, this should feel good enough for you to go on with your day. If you're doing this at night, this should feel a little bit more relaxing, releasing all of the things that you've done throughout the day to give yourself a nice, great sleep. I'll see you on the next one.